Have no fear! Pistol is here! Welcome back to La Mulana. Previously, we found our Lord and Savior, Pistol. We also got a hold of some items. We got the Cog of the Soul. We got the Serpent Staff. We got a great many things. So we need to get more things. Also, I'm still looking for the Maternity statue, which I'm thinking might be in the Shrine of Mom. But I do remember a few puzzles I need to do. We need to go to the Tower of Ruin. There's a chest I didn't open up here. It's actually one screen below us. I kind of walked past it. There's this one over here. Also, I don't know what the time thing is actually needed for, but I might get that one out of the way soon. But right in there, I need to get in there. Skeleton's going to be in my way, but not for much longer. Haha! Alright, I need to get up onto that pedestal. Masher will help me get to the pedestal, but it can also help me to die. Don't die to mashers. You learned this from Super Mario. I hope you did. There's probably plenty of mashers in that game. And that opens up the Earth Spear, which is an Unk Jewel. Well, I'm going to be needing those sooner or later. I have a few Guardians left to do. So we're going to head to the Tower of the Goddess. I remember how to open the plane model chest. After you kill the flying platforms, after you've flooded everything, you get these things. And you gotta push them down till they stop moving. There's one in each upper area of Tower of the Goddess. So we're gonna have to get both of those. Get the heck out of my way, William Shatner. I'm doing puzzles. Alright, that should be it. That should open up the chest right down here. And it did! And it's Bayo La Mulana! Thanks a lot. I don't even have the regular sound test, it's giving me the super sound test. So, we're done there. I would get the Zuzu out of the way, but not quite yet. Let's work our way to the Shrine of Mom. The Endless Corridor. The Infinity Corridor. Mainly also because we activated the Philosophers, and there's a Philosopher ladder here in the Infinity Corridor. Also, we need to solve the rest of the puzzles in this place. I only did a few of them. But you have to head over here, and there will be a ladder that appears if you talk to the right Philosopher. Actually, I should have went the other way. But, oh well, we're here nonetheless. I think that's, it's not Alcidarna's, I think it's Samaranta's, or Giltorios. And we can't do this yet because I haven't released the bones from the Shrine of Mom. So we can't get that chest. Unfortunately. That's what I aim to do today, release the bones. I released the twins, now I release the bones. This area we've done, but not in the way that satisfied it. Yeah, we're gonna need to use the Key of Eternity. Also, there's lots of good coin pots around here if you need them. But you remember this puzzle? Right through the wall. And then key it. That's all you need to do there. I should have brought a heal fairy. I remember this place being painful. Because buzzsaws are in the way. Maybe I could get through this without getting hurt. That's a big if. Because look at that! That's just rude! Good thing I have the fairy clothes. Good thing I'm immune to bats. That bat I killed before. It should have hit me, but it didn't hit me. Just don't get sawed. Dr. No is out to get you, Lameza. He's cut his teeth on 007 agents. No, wait, Dr. No had the laser beam thing, right? Who had the saw blades? I'm not that big on I was about to say Doctor Who. I'm okay with Doctor Who, I'm not big on that either. Haven't seen it in a while. Those platforms are going to try to squish you into spikes. Don't let them spike you. Open that thing up. And you can see where the things are going to pop out at. It's just, I was impatient. Yeah, I'll just do this. It teleports me right on top of a saw blade, but at least I'm a little bit closer and I don't have to do that puzzle backwards. Because it's right there! Open sesame! Now it's time for the final puzzle. We're gonna have to read this. The one-eyed and the 100-eyed. And there's the one-eyed. So we're going to have to get him across the room. I have to do some pedestal things. And he's gonna follow us like a boo. Oh, and I remember something I didn't remember the first time, because I didn't know it existed. You can open this wall. It's a shortcut. You don't need to come up here if you don't want to. But there's coins, so you might want to. As long as you're looking at the dude, he won't move. Also, those big horses, those big headless horses, they can suck your health even if you have the Book of the Dead. So don't let them do that. And it's this room! There's 100 coins in that pot, but we don't really need them. But at least it's good to know they're there. All different kinds of bats here. It's like this dimension has something wrong with it. Right, that activates that, and we have to go back the other way. Right past this dude. Do not get hit by him. He is actually quite painful. But hey, at least we got shortcut now. Man, I could have really used that the last time. Especially when I was going back to the true Shrine of the Mother, which we're going to have to do a little bit later when all the Guardians are dead. Alright, I'm going to wait till he's on screen, because it kind of glitches out sometimes. Alright, there we go. You see he's slightly less blue now, which means I could hit him. Like that! Eat Empowered Keyblade! It's fat-free. Ah. Get on my level and die. Thank you. Sadly, we are going to have to walk back. But you know, shortcut! Yay, shortcut! I thought I could grapple claw that. Apparently I could not. Imagine trying to do this right here without scriptures. Because if I've done it... The last time I hurt the 100-eye, I had an axe. But Empowered Keyblade is just as strong as the axe. And it's also a little bit faster. So he dies in half the time. Welcome to the Shrine of the Mother. It's filled with bats. Purge the bats from your mother. Get them out. No, it doesn't sound terrible. What's terrible is having your mother filled with bats. Alright, there's puzzles to do in here. We gotta solve that, maybe. I don't even know if there's a chest in there now. Is there a chest in there? Doesn't look like it. Also, bones hurt, apparently. Don't mess with bones, they'll cut you wide open. At least we got all the sigils. Just, do that. Whenever I enter this area, I think there's, like, a fire alarm going on. Because there's noises in this music. But no, it's just mother noises. It's just the noises mother makes. So I can't activate that death sigil because there's bones everywhere. Bones all over the place. No bones about it. Alright, I gotta get rid of these kung fu dudes. They like kicking. And I don't like when they kick. I do not like you kick so high. I do not like it, samurai. It's, feudal Doctor Who. Why do I have Doctor Who in their brain? It's Dr. Seuss. You need projectiles to open this thing. I don't know what's in there. Gauntlet! Oh, I got Gauntlet finally! It's an attack speed upgrade. Yeah! I approve of this murder. Now I have to find the Grail point for this area. And then we can solve bones. And then we can find things. We can finally get some chests. There's going to be some cursed treasure here. Luckily, we got the Mulana talisman. Right after getting the diary and the regular tag talisman. But right below us is going to be where we're going to need that thing. But I'm going to quick save first. Now, I think there's only like one more location we have to tag. Actually, two. There's another one in Twin Labyrinths. They're necessary for summoning the mother. Oh, right, yeah. How do I get the bone dude to appear again? Oh, I know what I have to do. I'm gonna leave this room. The bone dude will appear when you have a certain ROM combination and the Shrine of the Mother map. Oh, I have that. I have the Shrine of the Mother map. So why did I not get bone? Is it because I didn't have the Dragon Bone equipped? It's because I didn't have the Dragon Bone equipped. And all the bones have been eradicated. Now we can roam around at our leisure. Yeah, there's some collision on the statue there. Alright. But good to know. You need the Dragon Bone in your pocket when you're doing that. Otherwise, you can't get anything done. But now I have all the bones gone. I could go wherever I please. And where I please is Cursed Treasure. And maybe we'll see Super Zelpud. I know it's a spoiler by calling him Super Zelpud, but he's a Super Zelpud. What do you want? What do you want from me? Sometimes a Zelpud is just super. Especially when he's at his harem that he hasn't built yet. Alright, this sigil is not really good for anything, really. It just gives us a little bit of story. Which is a little lacking in this game. Open. It's supposed to be a ladder. The ladder is supposed to open. I guess we can't see the story. Whatever. The story is, hey, Shorin's here and he's trying to solve puzzles, but he's not green enough. That's the answer. Alright, we got no Super Zelpud. There is no Super Zelpud to be found. Mainly because we've already had the Mulana Talisman. Oh well, you know where to find the Super Zelpud if you want them. It's in a much later Let's Play. Like, I don't know, 7 years ago? Man, I'm old. Actually, shouldn't I have an anniversary thing going on soon? I'm getting cable internet in a couple days. I might do a stream. That's an idea. I'll think about it. I'll think about it a little bit more. But first, Cursed Treasure. Get rid of the curse. And we got the Dimensional Key! Thanks, Mom! Now we can go to the Dimensional Corridor and we can start killing the mini-bosses. Because they open up paths in the Dimensional Corridor and it might lead to treasure. Especially since we already have snapshots. So, we could go back to check out that Gitorio ladder now. I just remembered it's Gitorio and not Samaranta. Samaranta was the dude for Roman Gems of Scales. And there's another philosopher in Dimensional Corridor. I forget what he opens, though. I think it's the way to the awful Sacred Orb Room. I think some Mulana veterans will remember that one. Yeah, that platforming puzzle. It's easier when you have, like, knowledge of what to do. It's still terrible. Alright. Time to do this thingy. I'm not gonna get bold. I'm gonna wait for that masher to close. Don't get bold with La Mulana. La Mulana will get bold with you. And you won't like it. La Mulana's spicy like that. There we go. Don't get bold. Don't get bold. Never get bold. And we got the ring! Hey, I could do the ring trick. Oh, wait, no. I can't. Oh, well. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to do that Gyonin shop. But let's go to Twin Labyrinths. Oh, where we got the Dimensional Key from. That's the Cursed Treasure Chest for the Crystal Skull, which is used to get to the Dimensional Corridor anyway. So either way, it's Dimensional Corridor related. So if I remember correctly, the next go all the way left. And we'll be in the Room of Neptune. There's a tablet that tells you, Navel of Neptune. That's how you get up here. And let's enter the dimensional corridor. There's some treasure in here. The problem is, I can't teleport out. There's only one way out of the dimensional corridor. Hey, flail whip! Finally! We got the flail whip! Better hitbox than the empowered key sword with the same damage. It's really good for hitting bats. Too bad I'm immune to them. Also with the gauntlet, it's incredibly fast. But yeah, we've upgraded our whip all the way. Don't even need the chain whip anymore. If we grab the chain whip, it doesn't matter. We'll keep the flail whip. The game is programmed to do that. There's treasure everywhere. It's time to kill Tiamat's children. And maybe Tiamat, because we have an Anju. But we'll cross that avenue when we get to it. First is this thing. Just in the face. Repeatedly in the face. Do not pass go. Do collect 200 coins! And fire rocks! Whip him in the butt. Until he does a fire tackle. Sometimes he flies around for a very long time, and he has a lot of health. Yeah, it's gonna take quite a few hits. Where is it gonna land now? Pick a spot! Thank you. Ridiculous. This guy's ridiculous. That's why I'm gonna whip him in the butt some more. Stop that. I said stop that. Jeez, do you see how much damage he does too? And that's with the fairy clothes. Luckily all these guys drop soul. I'm just gonna moonwalk jump. I'm not quite sure how to activate the moonwalking, but it's so cool when I get it to pull off. Anyway, here's Phobos. He's, oh yeah, he's the dude that goes to the statue of the child and gets inspiration. Then he inadvertently finds Iglana when Lumisa damages property. But anyway, he wants me to kill Tiamat and Nuwa and then the mother. I already have the secret, the secret medicine of life. We got that in, Tower of the Ruin? From a shop? And that's mantra points that we're not going to need. But I'm kind of on a path where, I gotta kill some more things to get off this path. Namely, there's a water dude down here who just jumps around. If you don't have a helmet, this is terrible, because there's not many places you can go. If you don't have Scale Sphere, you'll take water damage. It's ridiculous. This guy's ridiculous. I hate him the most. Also, he's invincible while he's in the water, but he still has a hitbox. Go figure. I'm having problems getting out of this water. Ah. Get out of the water, Lameza. Is it because I expended my double jump to get into it? Wow, this guy's being irritating! I'm irritated now! Always go over here, maybe. Kinda. Sorta. Thank you. Platform. Platform is safety. Usually I just murder this guy. He doesn't want to be murdered today. No, he wants to murder me today. Why can't I get out of the water? Sometimes I get a big jump, sometimes I get a little jump. I thought he was going to go right back in the water. Well, that was frustrating. But at least we have this path opened up now. I think there should be a ladder coming from the fireball room. No, there isn't. Oh, there it is. Delayed reaction ladder. And we have Sonic Wolf. He's going to be shooting these rings of energy at us. I call him Sonic Wolf because that seems like it, like sonic waves. Just be not where he's pointing, and you should be okay. The farther away you are, the more it's gonna hurt. Like over. Oh, I was about to say like over here. Don't do that. Don't be in that position. And he's gone. There's a treasure right up here, but it requires us to kill more bosses. There's several lights we're going to have to lit, and then we'll get a platform, or a pedestal. Put some weights on it, and we might get a not angel shield, because that's what that is right there. It used to be the angel shield, but we have it. And we have this right here. Don't walk too far into the room, but do get your Tarude out. Because there's a Tarude right here in this spot. Mirai, I'm gonna have to upgrade this laptop. Where is that upgrade? Right. Scan the text in this room. It might be an item. It's the flare gun! Finally! Things are coming together. Everything's coming up Lameza. Right, now that we got the flare gun, we can do the puzzle in Guidance Gate. We can do the night puzzle in the Temple of the Sun. But you know what? I'm kind of tempted to do, but I need to progress farther now. I'm gonna have to fight the boss in that room if I want to get out of these rooms. So, this right here is the Dragon Egg. These dudes come flying out of it, but there's safe spots if you know where to stand. And then you can just hit them with like an axe or a flail whip. You can do lots of damage. Just find out where they're not flying. Like, I think right about here, yep. Right about here is a safe spot. This is actually easier without the Spalder because the light energy does like only like 1 HP of damage. Whereas the whip itself could do 8. But sometimes you might graze the enemy with a light, they get an invincibility frame, and they don't eat the whip damage. So it could work against you. See how they died a little bit sooner? That's because they were taking whip damage. There's another safe spot right here for this particular phase. If you're really good, you can do this super fast, but I'm busy explaining everything. But there are safe spots in case you get discouraged. Also, I'm going to get healed by this mini-boss, so I don't have to worry. And there goes that guy forever, because of Dimensional Key. Look at all these lights we're going to have to light. I don't want to progress more, but there is a dude. And this randomizer allows you to add another ladder. So just in case you kill the dude that you need, you're not locked out of the Sacred Orb puzzle. And I had enough lights lit that I could get McCurry Master! Well, that's guaranteed Key Fairy if I play my cards right. I think that's McCurry Master and Miracle Witch that gets me a guaranteed Key Fairy. And I still can't leave this room. There's another mini-boss I had to kill. I thought I didn't have to kill him. But it's a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Except he shoots tornadoes. And he could be quite irritating at times because he gets immune to a lot of things. This dude right here. I would flare gun him. But as you can see, he's only weak when he's trying to tackle you. Which gets kind of irritating after a while. But if he does his tornado, you can break a piece of his tornado, and depending on where you are in his positioning, you can get some free shots on him. But no, this guy's not working with me today. Stop that. Stop that. Yeah, put yourself right there. Why not? That way, I could whip you in the face a whole bunch. Victory! Seto Kaiba is going to be so upset. Alright, now I think the thing is open. I hope the thing is open. Because I can't warp out yet. You can't warp out ever, I don't think. Even when Tiamat's dead, you can't warp out. Because this place is wacky. As you can tell, we have normal bats here because this is supposed to be the front side entrance. But Tiamat went and screwed with it with her mother powers and she turned it into a backside area. That's why it's hidden. Alright, this is the only way out, is use this gate. And it drops you off in the endless corridor. Now, 24 minutes, wow. We spent a lot of time already. Let's do a little bit of flare gun puzzles. And then we'll start off by doing the knife puzzle next time. And this is the crucifix puzzle. We need flare guns to light the lamps of hell. Also, flares are really good for the mother, so when I remember where the flare shop is, I'm gonna have to buy a whole bunch of those. Because it's super helpful. Just like with the child. Open sesame, what do we got here? A map. I'm not sure if I had that map before or not. Oh well. So we got flare gun. It's time to kill some more bosses. I don't know if we're gonna do Tiamat, or I'm gonna wait till some more sacred orbs. Maybe we could kill Baphomet, that's a possibility. Something's gonna die. Good night, folks.